going on, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to buy and sell categorized vehicles. In particular, I like to buy categorized vehicles. The main reason I buy categorized vehicles is I get really good cars for quite cheap. If this car was on, let's say, another online auction such as BCA Mannheim, this car would be well into the 2000s. I paid, you gotta wait to find out at the end of the video. I'll tell you exactly what I paid for this, but I got a bargain. Now, let's start off with the exterior. I will be telling you exactly where I think you should get fixed and where you shouldn't be putting your money. If you're gonna get this car fixed to the high standard, you are going to get a nice reward on it, but you're also going to eat into your profit. I think if you get the minimal work done and make this car look as good, you could still ask for the same amount of money that you would ask if this car was really in absolutely spotless condition. Now let's get out of the car and have a look at it. Right, guys, have a look at the shine on this. Bear in mind, this is a category N. Look at this car's not even been cleaned. You can actually see the wheels are still dirty. It's still got the writing on the windows. It is immaculate. I think I walked away with a right gem on this one here, and I'm really pleased. At the end of the video, guys, I'll tell you exactly what I paid for it. But for now, what would I do to this car? Just looking at it now, a good clean, a good polish will sort everything out. Let's move over to where the damage is on this car. Right, we have got a dent here. Would I advise you to get that done? I think not. If you just look at the wing itself, look at the color on that, look at the shine on that. That wing is spotless. It needs a good polish. It will look really good. This could just easily be pulled out, if not just left as it is. A nice little touch up. It is a category N vehicle at the end of the day. People are expecting a few little dings here and there, but that there I would leave. Passenger side door, shall I say, we have got a nice little scuff here. It doesn't look too deep, and I think a good polish should get that out. If not, a little touch up should do it. I wouldn't do anything to that door. I would advise you to polish it and see how bad it is. Now, where the most damage is this passenger rear door. Have a look at this. Yes, it's some light scuffs, but there is also some deep ones. I mean, to be honest, that doesn't even feel, I reckon that's going to polish out, to be honest. You might be left with a few little marks, but I reckon that's going to polish out as well. We do have a little dent here. That's the only negative thing. So I think we'll try and push it out from the inside, take the door card off, and then just pop it out, or maybe get a dentless guy to come try and repair that. For now, I think the two doors, passenger front, passenger rear, they could do with maybe just a good polish. We'll find out exactly how bad this is once we clean the car and get the polisher on it. For now, I think leave them two for now. But where the most damage is, guys, is here. Now, you can see you got a nice little dent here that can easily be pulled out. This here, again, easily pulled out, but where they've messed up is they've painted it. You can actually tell that they've painted it. So that rear quarter, as well as this rear bumper, I would say paint fade, but you can actually tell that they painted it. And the worst part about this paint, it looks like they have painted it with a paintbrush. So where would you put your money on this car? I would leave the two doors for now and give it a good polish. We will see if my theory is right on this, but I do feel like a good polish will get them two doors looking absolutely spotless. I would focus on putting your money on this rear quarter as well as this rear bumper. The rest of the car is looking absolutely immaculate again. Just moving on to the passenger driver side, is absolutely spotless. Again, the paint on this is really good, man. I'm so happy with this car. Now, I'm so tempted to tell you exactly what I paid for this, but I will tell you at the end of the video. For now, guys, we have just got two costs, which is the rear quarter and rear bumper. Right, guys, moving on to the wheels. What would I advise you to do with the wheels? They're not too bad. I would advise you to take them off, give them a nice little sand in, and then give them a coat of paint. I would advise you to probably paint, being a yellow car, I'd think maybe give it a nice graphite type color. Not too bright, not too dark. Pretty much as the color looks now, but a little bit darker. I think will really stand out, make this car a little bit modern, taking in the fact that this car is a yellow car. So a graphite would really stand out really nice. Rear wheel on the driver's side, perfect, not much damage to that. So again, easily it could be refurbed at home. Passenger rear, again, you know what, not too bad of a condition. There's not too much chunks taken out of this easily can be refurbed at home. Passenger side front wheel, again, not that bad, again can be easily refurbed at home. So saving money just by refurbing them at home and not taking them to get professional refurbed. Moving on to the spec of this vehicle, I think is absolutely insane. It's probably the most spec'd out Seat out there for this age. Have a look at this. We have got parking sensors. Moving on to the interior, guys. And this car is well specced out. So let's start with the front. Leather interior, guys. Front seats absolutely stunning, not too much wear on them. Again, passenger side leather seat, again, really good condition. Let's go to the back, have a look at the back. Again, back perfect condition in my opinion. Needs a good clean, yes it does. We have got electric windows all round, and not just any electric windows. We have got one touch feature on all 4 windows. Now guys, let me show you, for those who don't know what a one touch electric window is. Normally on cars you only have them on the front. So for example, you press it once and your window comes down. Yep. Moving on to the passenger side, one touch, yeah, one touch and it comes down. So we have got really slow, but again, one touch feature. Well spec'd out car, guys. Trust me, one touch feature on all 4 windows. Now that is quite rare, to be honest with you. I've got quite high spec cars, to be honest, like even Audis that only have a one touch just on the driver's side. So just having a one touch feature on all round, this car was well spec'd out. I don't know who owned this car. They really went to town on the spec of this. So yeah, shout out to whoever bought this car brand new. You guys are legends. Not only do we have one touch electric windows all around, guys, we have also got heated leather seats. We have also got AC. We've also got dual climate control. Now for those who don't know what dual climate control is, the passenger can adjust the way they want the temperature, the driver can adjust the way they want it. I can have it hot this side, they can have it cold if they want it. So that's a great feature in itself. Moving down to the audio side of things, we've got FM, AM, CD and OFF. But the best part about this car, guys, is that automatic DSG box. Now it's not just an automatic DSG box, we have got that paired up with cruise control. Now trust me, if you travel as much as me, you are going to want a cruise control feature with an automatic box. I do long distances going to pick up cars as well as going to drop them off, and trust me, holding your leg down for 100 miles, it starts aching, especially when you're on your way back. That hurts. So just having the DSG box, you can just sit there. It's going to be a nice, no clutching, none of that shit. And then you got the cruise control. When you hit the motorway, you can just relax your leg. I'm even debating to keep this on myself, guys, because like I just said, yeah, I travel a lot to go and buy cars. I travel a lot to go sell cars, or shall I say drop off cars. So this would do really well as, you know, the sort of business car where I can go pick up cars in it. I can go drop off cars. I don't know, I'm so tempted to keep this car. Let me just finish running through the spec on this because it's absolutely spec'd out to the max. We have got automatic headlights. Now, if you're anything like me, guys, I sometimes forget to put my headlights on, especially because I use vehicles with automatic headlights anyway. So on the vehicles that don't have automatic headlights, I end up not having the headlights on, or end up forgetting to turn them off. And the only time I know is when they open the door and it starts beeping. So automatic headlights, guys. We have also probably got automatic wipers. This car is spec'd out really well. We've also got, obviously, you got the audio control side of things here. You got the volume. You can switch the CD that way there. You can obviously skip the CD there. You can obviously mute it there. You can obviously pick what side you want, such as, do you want to go onto that? See, if you press that there, it will change CD, FM. You know, you can actually, you got full function of your media on your steering wheel. So that there in itself is a great spec. Moving down here, we've got electric windows, obviously left and right. We've also got power fold mirrors. As you can see, you got the power fold there. Power fold mirrors. Come on, mate. Come on. Power fold mirrors. You got ESP off. You've got tire pressure sensors as well. Right, guys, moving on to the most important part of this video, the numbers. Now, what do I think I'm going to make on this car? Right, I paid £1,200 for this car. Now, as you can see, it's a well spec'd out car. It's mechanically absolutely sound. The only thing we have is cosmetic side of things. What is it going to cost me to fix this car? Now, I've looked online, guys, and I've checked prices. I've done a lot of research to see what these cars are going for. And cars with higher mileage, 120, 130, people are asking for 3.5 for them. This has only got 94,500 miles, so really low, mechanically absolutely sound. And the most important part of this car is the fact it's got an automatic, it's got cruise control, it's a well spec'd out car. Not only is it a well spec'd out car, we don't have any servicing done with this car, but what we do have, I'll show you now. We have got an absolutely clean engine bay. Now, a nice detail is going to make this engine bay look really good, but that's not the great selling point. The coolant is absolutely fresh. And how do I know this car's been well looked after? With our service book, we have got it stamped right here. As you can see, guys, it's due a service, or was due a service, on the 6th of the 1st 2022. Now I know you're saying to yourself, it's 2023 now. It's quite early on in 2023, but that's also a year ago. But the mileage as well is 95,500. We are currently on 94,500. That is a good sign itself, but that's not the selling point, because a nice oil change, air filter that I'm going to do myself anyway is just going to boost the sale of this car. The most important thing that people always ask for is the timing belt, and as you can see, same company, it was probably done at the same time. It's had a timing belt done. I can't exactly see the numbers on it because it looks like it's just been like sort of smudged off, but I could always call the company and get an exact date and time when it does, and potentially maybe get a printout of the receipts or invoice to tell me when it was done. So we do know that this car has had a cam belt done probably around the same time that service was done. So yeah, I think we're on to a win on with this little thing here. This is the moment you guys have been waiting for. Now, I do think I could easily get... People online are asking for higher mileage, 120, 130, 3,000, 3,500. Not even the spec of this car. No heated seats, none of the spec that this car has. Just a basic car. This has got 94,500 miles, guys. What do I think I can ask for this car? Now, I think personally, being a categorized vehicle and having a great spec as it is, I'm not going to be unrealistic. I think I'm going to put this car for £3,500, and I think that's a great buy with that. Knowing that the timing belt's been done, knowing it's been serviced, I will give it a service before it goes out the door anyways, but knowing the timing belt has been done, as well as the spec this car has, I think is an absolute steal for someone to have it at 3.5. I am debating to keep it myself for now, guys, but we don't know what we're going to do with this car just yet. The cost of the repairs, I don't think no more than £350, £400 max. The wheel side of things, like I said, a nice change of color will do good. So home refurbished, they're not too bad. You can easily refurbish these at home, probably about £50, £60. Now, doing the wheels, like I mentioned, in that graphite grey is absolutely going to put so much value into the vehicle. You're also going to have the graphite grey coming all the way into the inside. As you can see, you've got it right on the dash, you've got it on the air vents as well. You've also got it on the DSG trim here, the gearbox trim, and moving around the car. So yeah, I think doing the wheels this color is really going to add value to the car, in my opinion. Anyways, enough of me blabbing on, guys, and in the next video, guys, we'll be tackling this car getting cleaned. We will be dealing with the paint, and hopefully the driver's passenger side door as well as the rear passenger door can clean up and buff up with a nice polish and look perfect like I think it will. I'm not really experienced in the sort of paint side of things. I do know the passenger driver's door is going to be all right. The rear passenger side I'm nervous about, so let's see in the next video if my theory is right. All it needs is a good clean and polish. Fingers crossed it does, because it's going to cost a lot more than I think if that door needs painted. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you people in the next one. Bye bye.